Aladdin's Journey. Long ago, beyond the rolling dunes of a distant desert, there lay a mystical city called Agrabah. Its winding alleys and bustling bazaars were home to a young boy named Aladdin, whose only companion was a quick-witted and playful monkey named Abu. Although Aladdin had no wealth to his name, his heart overflowed with ambition and bravery. His daily life revolved around surviving the streets, sometimes by chance, sometimes by skill, but always with a longing for something greater. He dreamed of a future beyond poverty, where he could feast instead of forage and live free from the struggle of mere existence. One fateful afternoon, amidst the crowded marketplace, Aladdin's life changed forever. He locked eyes with a young woman whose gaze sparkled like the morning sun. Unbeknownst to him, she was Princess Jasmine, roaming the city in disguise to escape the constraints of palace life. Their meeting was brief, yet unforgettable, leaving Aladdin with the sense that their destinies had intertwined. Meanwhile, in the dark corners of the city, the Sultan's deceitful advisor, Jafar, was plotting his rise to power. He had discovered something in Aladdin, a key to acquiring a magical artifact of immense power, an ancient lamp hidden within a treacherous cave. Guided by Jafar's deception, Aladdin found himself before the entrance of the legendary Cave of Wonders. The cavern's entrance, carved in the shape of a colossal lion's head, seemed to snarl in warning. But Aladdin was not one to be easily frightened. With Abu at his side and a torch flickering in his grip, he stepped into the abyss. Inside, mountains of treasure glimmered under the dim light: golden coins, radiant gemstones, and relics from forgotten times. But amid all the grandeur, it was a simple, aged lamp that caught Aladdin's attention. Before he could leave, Abu's mischievous fingers brushed against a forbidden jewel, triggering the cave's fury. The ground trembled, the lion's mouth roared shut, and molten fire poured in, consuming the treasure in its wake. In the chaos, Aladdin, Abu, and a newly discovered ally, a sentient flying carpet, fought to escape. In a desperate moment, Aladdin rubbed the lamp. In an instant, a great burst of swirling smoke materialized into a towering blue-skinned figure, the Genie. Stretching as though waking from an eternal nap, the Genie's booming voice filled the collapsing cavern. "You freed me! That means you get 3 wishes!" With danger closing in, Aladdin's first wish came without hesitation. "I wish to escape this cave!" Magic surged, and within a heartbeat, Aladdin, Abu, and the carpet soared to safety, the Cave of Wonders vanishing behind them. Back in Agrabah, Aladdin pondered his second wish. He couldn't shake the memory of Jasmine's mesmerizing gaze. Wanting to win her heart, he declared, "I wish to be a prince." In a dazzling display of magic, his tattered clothes became regal robes of silk and gold. Abu transformed into a magnificent elephant. Aladdin was no longer a street dweller. He was now Prince Ali. With the genie's guidance, Aladdin made a grand entrance into the palace. But despite his royal appearance, Jasmine remained unimpressed by wealth. She sought honesty and courage, not riches and pretense. Determined to show her his true self, Aladdin took her on an enchanting ride atop the magic carpet. They soared beneath the starlit sky, gliding over the shimmering city and drifting above endless clouds. In that moment, they connected, not as royalty and commoner, but as 2 kindred souls yearning for freedom. However, their happiness was short-lived. Jafar uncovered Aladdin's secret and seized the lamp, forcing the genie to grant his sinister wishes. With a malicious grin, Jafar commanded, "Make me Sultan!" Dark power engulfed him, and soon, the once vibrant city of Agrabah fell into despair under his rule. Fear replaced joy, and hope was fading. But Aladdin refused to surrender. He knew he could not match Jafar's magic, but he could outsmart him. Using his cunning, he tricked Jafar into making a final, irreversible wish: to become the most powerful genie ever. As soon as the wish was spoken, Jafar was consumed by his own greed. Shackles appeared on his wrists, and he was pulled into a lamp, forever bound by the very power he sought. With Agrabah freed from tyranny, Aladdin had one last wish to make. He could wish to remain a prince and stay with Jasmine, but instead, he looked at the genie, his loyal friend, and made a selfless choice. "I wish for your freedom." With those words, the genie's shackles broke, and for the first time in eons, he was truly free. As dawn painted Agrabah in hues of gold, Aladdin revealed his true identity to Jasmine and the Sultan. Touched by his honesty and courage, the Sultan decreed that Jasmine was free to choose her own husband, and she chose Aladdin, not for his title, but for the heart that lay beneath it. Under the warm glow of the desert sun, Agrabah rejoiced, celebrating love, truth, and the triumph of good over evil. The genie, though free to wander the world, chose to stay among his friends. Years passed, and Aladdin and Jasmine ruled Agrabah not from thrones, but from the streets where their people lived. They led with wisdom, kindness, and love, proving that true leadership lies in the heart, not in the crown. And so, their story lived on, passed down through generations, a tale of adventure, love, and the belief that destiny is not written by birth, but by the choices we make. For within each of us lies a spark of magic, the power to shape our own fate, and the courage to create our own happily ever after. Let's learn some vocabulary from the story. Abyss, meaning a deep or seemingly bottomless chasm. Example: Aladdin stepped into the abyss of the Cave of Wonders, unaware of the dangers lurking within. Deception, meaning the act of misleading or tricking someone. Example: Jafar used deception to lure Aladdin into retrieving the magical lamp. Majestic, meaning having beauty or dignity that inspires awe. Example: the magic carpet soared over the majestic city of Agrabah under a starlit sky. Treacherous, meaning dangerous and unpredictable. Example: the treacherous cave threatened to collapse as Aladdin tried to escape. Destiny, meaning the events that will necessarily happen in the future. Example: Aladdin and Jasmine's meeting felt like destiny, as if their lives were meant to intertwine. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.